Here are the top 5 things that you should be doing when preparing for your interview. My name is Matabi Tovala and welcome to episode 6 of What's on Your Desk. Preparing for an interview can be frustrating, especially when you have the nerves kicking in. However, it can also be fun because this allows you to be well prepared to meet your new possible employers. Now, here are the top 5 things that you should be doing to prepare for an interview. Number 1, research the company. There's nothing worse than going into an interview, getting hit with that question, why do you want to work for us? And you know nothing about the company. What I usually do is I take top 3 services or products that they do, and I try to focus my understanding around this. I tailor make my answers to make sure that they understand that I've done the research. Researching about the company requires you to go to their website, their social media to understand what they do. Secondly is to see any case studies, blogs, write-ups that they have done, especially pertaining to their CSI programs. If they've got a social media page, try and see what creative activities they have engaged in recently so that you can also relate this to the question, why do you want to work for us? I'll give you an example. Why do you want to work for us? I'm glad you asked this question. So based on the research that I've done on your social media page, I recently saw that you guys donated sanitary pads to a school. And therefore, this is something that resonates really with me because I've got my own foundation that I do, and we do regularly, drives on hygiene products to the young girl child. So just tying in my vision and the company's vision, the works that you guys do for the community, that's one of the reasons that I want to work for you. Secondly, and then you go on. So it's easy for you to build based on the information that you know. Number 3 is preparing for basic questions. In an interview, most of the time they will recycle questions. So questions like, tell me about yourself. What are your weaknesses? What are your strengths? How can you contribute to this team if you were successful in this job post? So you need to prepare your answers such that they sound natural, they sound confident, and you understand exactly what you're talking about. Like I say, there's nothing worse than going to an interview and you're unprepared, where they ask you certain questions and you just don't know how to answer them. It's okay for you to say, I don't understand the question, can you ask it maybe differently or give me an example, and then you are able to learn. There's nothing wrong with that. However, if you are doing that with every single question that they ask you, sorry sir, I don't understand, then it's a red flag. However, if it's 1 or 2 questions where you need more clarification, it's okay. Going into an interview and you've prepared yourself for answers that may or for questions that may come up, eases your anxiety, and it eases your interview as well. You sound prepared, you sound ready, and you sound confident. Moving on, point number 4, you need to understand what your duties are to be when you move on to this new position. You need to understand the role. Therefore, you need to print out the job description, scrutinize it, and understand it. Go through it thoroughly so that you are understanding how you can contribute to the team with your skills and where you will be learning. Ask the recruiter, please can I have a copy of the job spec? Please can I have a copy of, if the website is not working, ask them, where can I find information about your company as I see the website is not working? Or ask these things. They are more likely to want to give them to you because they see, okay, this person is interested in knowing about the company. They're interested in researching and taking the effort to research about the company and prepare for their interview. If that information is already there, which most likely it is, you then take that job description, highlight points where you are most strongly in, and then that's how you prepare for your interview, guys. Last but not least, go over questions, 1 or 2 questions that you want to ask the recruiter. If the recruiter or the hiring manager says, is there anything you would like to ask us? Never say no. You have to ask questions. And these could be questions like, if I were a successful candidate, what kind of a team member are you looking for? In this way, you are showing them that you are willing to prepare yourself for the role, but you also want to understand the company culture and how you are able to fit in it personally. So never cease to ask the recruiter or the hiring manager a question, especially when they provide you with the platform to do that, because this not only shows that you are enthusiastic, but it shows that you are willing to prepare yourself to become the correct team member for that team. And it shows that you are more interested actually in working for the company and understand what they do than just hire me, I need money. With that being said, thank you so much for watching until this far. Please do like, share and subscribe. It really helps out the channel, and thank you so much for those who have subscribed. It really means a lot, guys, especially for us small YouTubers who are starting out. Content creation is not easy, therefore you subscribing, consuming the content, but at the same time subscribing, I really personally appreciate it. And I will see you in next week's video. Bye.